Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Lisa Domian, Solid at My Core Health and Fitness, Holistic Health Coach. How are you guys all? Happy Monday. Hope everyone is having an awesome day. I'm going to hang on here just for a minute to see if anybody pops on. My littlest is getting off the bus here soon, so I wanted to pop on before I got her off the bus. I hope everyone had a fabulous, fabulous weekend. We are very, very thankful that that thing called the sun is shining here today in Minnesota. It has been a crazy, crazy, crazy weather. Lots of rain here. So hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you had a good Sunday. If you have not had a chance to go back and I have not had a chance to listen to my Facebook Live and take a read on my blog post last Saturday on being an imperfect mom, I encourage you to go back and do so. And if you have not been following this series on how to be a balanced mom, I encourage you to go back on my Facebook page and take a listen to days 1, 2, 3, and today is day 4 because it kind of all feeds together. I truly hope you've been at least getting my notifications of when I go live. It's always fun to be on live with some people who are listening and following. So if you are not getting notifications via my Solid at My Core page, please make sure that you are clicking on, and I'm actually going to pull it up here. You are clicking on follow Solid at My Core and clicking on notifications. That is the best way to find me and make sure that you're getting everything I posted. And last week I did a giveaway, and I'm probably going to be doing another giveaway this week. So if you have not subscribed to notifications, please do so. Here, I'm going to flip you guys. So right here on my page is that lovely button called follow. If you click on that, it's going to make sure that you're following. And then if you see this drop down right there, you want to make sure that this button right here on is on and clicked, because then you should be getting notifications of when I'm live and you can pop on with me live. I also have a YouTube channel. Find me there too. And starting next week, I'm going to be posting more tips and tricks there. So I'm going to post up that YouTube link later this week so you can join me there. Again, those will be more tips and tricks. So today, day 4 of how to be a balanced mom. And again, hopefully you listened to my live on Saturday, because I am not perfect. My journey in this series that I'm sharing with all of you is just as much my journey in my series as much as I'm hoping it is yours, because I'm not perfect and I'm learning as I go. And my hope in all this is that I'm just sharing with you some tips and tricks that have helped me along the way of being a little bit more balanced and finding my balance each day. So today we're actually going to put some things together. I had asked you guys in this journey to do some reflection last Thursday and Friday. And the things that I asked you to reflect on was taking stock of your schedule for about 4 days, writing down every single thing you do with your time, and then reflecting on who that time was spent on. Was it things that were focused on your kids and your household? Was it things that were focused on you? Things that were focused on your work? So again, if you haven't went back and listened to those, go back and listen to those, because there was some reflection and some kind of taking stock of your life that I wanted you to do last week that leads up to taking some action today. And that's what our topic is for today, is how to set your priorities to lead a balanced life. And I'm going to share a blog post on this a little bit later today, as well as some tips and some tricks. But again, I need you to hi Lisa. So I need you to kind of reflect on those things and then start to put them together. So my tips on taking action on a few things. So first of all, from your list last week, number 1, what I want you to do is take a look at your list and take a look at your values list. And I want you to list out, and again, I hope you have a notebook as you've been following me, and I want you to list out your 5 highest priorities, 5 things that matter most to you, and 5 things that you want to focus on from that list. You can focus on 3 if that's simplifying it a little bit, 3 to 5. So number 1, list out your 3 to 5 things that you want to focus on to help you become more of a balanced mom. Number 2, match up that priority list with your values. So there should be some connection with what you want to take some priority on and some value around it, because really it's the value and the personal connection. I think on Saturday I talked about connecting with what's authentically you. So the more you have a connection to your priority, the more that it's going to happen. So priorities plus your values. And then, the hard one, take a look at your schedule. Last week when I asked you to take a look at your schedule, I hope you were able to kind of find some things that maybe didn't need to be on your schedule, and you are maybe hopefully trying to pull some of those things away from your schedule so that you can free up some time to actually take action on your values and your priorities. I know that might be hard, but hopefully you're able to pull off some things that don't matter so much so that you can spend some more time being balanced. Yes? And lastly, once you've got this list put together, I encourage you to put it really close in front of your face so you can see it all of the time. I shared with you a couple weeks ago when I was doing my series on how to be solid at your core that I think spending some time in the morning around morning rituals and goals and kind of laying out your day is super important. I know for some of you, you do that the night before. You be you. I did a series on that too. I did a live on that as well. But I think one of the ways to become a balanced mom is you've got to take time to kind of look at your schedule and plan in some time for you. I think it's super, super, super important. And I also think it's important each day to kind of look at your goals of priorities and values and reflect on them each day, because it sets you up for a good mindset. You know, today is Monday. I also did a live on Mindset Monday. When you set an intention in your head, you're more apt to act upon it. And so having that list of values and priorities right in front of you helps you each day kind of frame up your day. And one of the things that I have done, and I'm going to flip this around for you really quick, is create a vision board. And hopefully you guys can see this. So what I have done, and I help people through my holistic health coaching and in my private groups actually do things like this, is I created a vision, values, and priorities board. And that's kind of what mine looks like. And so every day when I come into my office, I see that and I reflect on it and I think about it. And I've tweaked it over the year. I did this about a year ago. But for the most part, there's my values and there's my priorities right there. Family, health, fitness, being authentically me, act. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there, and then you can see some obvious pictures of my kids. But that is what pulling that all together might look like. That's just another idea. So hopefully putting all this together is something that you're working on doing. Hopefully these little tips and tricks helped you out a little bit. And if you need help putting all this together, let's chat. I've actually got a couple fun few announcements coming up later this week, so stay tuned of some potential ways to help you put all this together and potentially help you become more a balanced mom and hopefully potentially help you run some health and fitness stuff. So stay tuned. There's some announcements coming later this week. So day 4, putting it all together. Hopefully some of these things help, and stay tuned for my blog post a little bit later today. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for day 5. More to come on this series of Balanced Mom. So I got to go get my kid off the bus. So happy Monday, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I love to see your comments and thoughts and reflections. So please feel free to post below. Take care, you guys. Bye.